Hey guys, welcome to today's training. And in today's training, we are going to talk about how to unlock your full financial potential. Okay. So normally when I come here, when I'm teaching my students, I just fly unscripted. But today I do have a little change in that, and I have a small script here that I'm going to follow because I want to keep this as short as possible, precise, and also to the point, so we don't beat about the bush here. I just want you guys to get the best that is available. And if you can allow me, after this presentation, I'm going to offer you an opportunity for you to take it to the next level. And this opportunity is going to involve you getting what we call our digital currency mastery bundle. Okay, this is something that's going to help you implement what we're going to discuss now. Okay, so just if you want to take it to the next level. Okay, but it's not for everybody. Okay, so you're not obliged to do that. It's not an obligation. It's for those of you who want to take it to the next level. Okay, whatever I'm going to provide here, you can take this and run with it. But if you need that extra push, that extra help, which I know most people do, because we have tested this with a lot of students. We have students from all over the world in the Smart Wolf Club. We have members, and some of us have been online since 1998. We have coaches from all over the world, and we realize that a lot of our students that perform better than the rest are the ones who take the next step. And therefore, I will literally urge you guys to stay up to the end of this training. It's going to be full of nuggets. We're not going to beat about the bush. I'm going to just dive into the material. I'm just going to show you how a day of one of the Smart Wolves looks like. Okay, if you join the Smart Wolf Club, you become a Smart Wolf by the end of the trainings. If you go through our master classes, we have so many of them. We have students who are going through our digital marketing masterclass. The students who are going through our binary options trading masterclass. We have students who are going through our Forex trading masterclass. We have students who are going through our stocks trading masterclass. We have students who are going through our options trading masterclass. We have students who are going through the crypto trading masterclass. Yes, crypto, which is the in thing now. You know, everybody is talking about Bitcoin going from 73,000 per Bitcoin to 50,000 in a span of 3 months. Okay, so what opportunities does it create? It causes mayhem to some people. You know, for those who entered at the top, those who jumped in and bought, let's say, the Bitcoin at 73,000 and now it's at 50,000, that means you are negative, okay? Your portfolio looks red and is horrible. And then there are those who are actually making money by shorting the Bitcoin, okay? So we teach all this in the crypto trading masterclass. So you join the Smart Wolf Club. The links are going to be in the description. For those of you who are watching on YouTube, all these links are going to be in the description. You can join the Smart Wolf Club and go through our master classes, and you become a Smart Wolf yourself. Okay, I'm one of the Alpha Wolves. I'm one of the Alpha Wolves. There are many others from all over the world. We have Tajimoto from Tokyo, Japan. One of our coaches has been with us for over 15 years. There are many, okay? So I'm just going to throw a few names here. If you're from the United States, we have coaches from many parts of the US, and many other people joining us, trainers sharing their experiences in the community. So that's what we are. We are helping each other, brothers and sisters, who want to unlock their full financial potentials. Those who want to learn how to make money online using what we call passive income methods, because they want, the reason is very simple. You can see right here, I've put it in here. Most people want to earn passive income, okay? Passive income means whether you sleep, whether you are awake, you're making something, okay? You let your money work for you, or you set up systems that generate income while you are away, while you're in the hospital, while you're at home, while you're sleeping, while you're flying, while you're traveling, while you're at the beach. They're still making you money. One of the richest people in the world, one of the billionaires said, if you're not making money while you sleep, you are poor. So this is what we are trying to resolve here. Okay, so guys, before I dive deep, let me put a disclaimer here. Whatever I'm going to provide to you guys tonight, this morning, this afternoon, depending on which part of the world you're coming from, I'm putting a disclaimer here. Whatever I'm going to provide to you is not financial advice. It's not professional investment advice. It's not financial advice. This is me and my coaches sharing our experiences. Anybody in the Smart Wolf Club, whatever they share is not financial advice. It is our experience, and it's for educational purposes. And of course, for some of you, it's entertainment. Okay? So if you're ready to be entertained, please join me in this webinar. It's going to be about an hour or plus. Okay? So if you don't have 1 hour, you can bookmark this, okay, and come back to it later. But if you're ready to change your life, okay, so sit, take your popcorn or get your cup of coffee or your drink, and let's go. I'll be right back, and we will dive right into the material. Okay, guys, we are back. Okay, so the topic of discussion today, I have several students on here who are going through our digital currency mastery program, and they have dove in. Their feet first, their heads first, doesn't matter. Just dive in, guys, okay? So here we go. The discussion is, how do you unlock your full financial potential? I put a disclaimer, okay? So this is not financial advice, okay? Do your own research. Anytime you have to invest your money, or anytime you have to spend time, which is time is money, just know that whatever I'm providing here is for educational purposes, and it's not financial advice, okay? Always do your research, and whatever results I'm going to display here, some of them are massive results, some of them are, these are results, it's not typical results, okay? There's no guarantee that you're going to achieve the same results if you do the same thing, because we don't know your work ethics. Most people are lazy naturally, so most people do not put the effort that is required. But for you to succeed in anything, you need to put some effort. You have to change. And if you don't change, nothing is going to change for you. And that's why they say, if you expect a different result doing the same thing, that is insanity. Okay. So if you're doing the same thing and you expect a different result, you're literally, you are logically insane. Okay. So if you don't want to be labeled like that, you have to change that. And that's why some of us we're constantly changing. We are constantly learning from the best, learning from people who are doing different things, people who are better than us, associating with people who are much smarter than us. That's why we subscribe to the different newsletters, attend the webinars. Some of them cost nothing. Some of them cost thousands of dollars, but we still go to these webinars. Some of us have been online since 1998, but we are learning every single day. We are learning. I'm learning something new, learning from the best, attending the webinars, sitting through the shows, watching the videos, reading the books, reading the emails, reading whatever it is, buying the courses, because you have to keep learning. One of the foremost speakers said, the day you stop learning, you die. Literally, you die. Okay? Now, guys, before I proceed, let me say a word of prayer. In the belief of the power Almighty, I pray that whoever is going to apply this training shall be successful. Thank you. Guys, welcome. And here we go. So how do you unlock your full financial potential? Now, and what is the reason? Why do you want to unlock your financial potential? There has to be a very strong why. If you don't have a strong why, you're not going to be successful. You must have a strong why. This is like the driving force. This is what is pushing you. This is the smack on your back. This is what is pushing you to the wall. The why. It has to be strong, the strong reason. Okay? Why? So most people, they're looking to earn a passive income. Okay? So most of us, when we are growing up, our parents take us to school. They tell you, get the good education, work very hard, get good grades, get a good job, and you start exchanging your hours for dollars. Okay, you trade your hours for dollars. You go in for 8 hours, you're paid an hourly wage, monthly or contract, whatever it is. You're exchanging your hours for dollars. That means you show up, You clock in, you clock out, you get paid for the number of hours that you spend there at your workplace, and your boss signs the check and they decide how much they pay you for the service that you give them. Or sometimes if you're a contractor, okay, you negotiate the price for the deal, whatever it is that you have to achieve, accomplish, and you have targets, you have limits, they have expectations, what the outcomes. Same thing, if you're doing some research for them, they expect you to give them certain results. So it doesn't matter. You're still exchanging your hours for dollars. If, let's say, you're a professional, let's say a lawyer or a doctor, again, you're still exchanging your hours for dollars, okay? Because a patient comes in, you see them for 30 minutes, you bill $200, $300, $500, or you carry out an operation, you're a neurosurgeon, you operate on their head, maybe this surgery is $500,000. It takes 5 hours, 8 hours to fix something in their brain, and you charge them $500,000. You're still exchanging your hours for the dollars. It's only that probably you're being paid a lot of money for that, but same thing, let's say with a lawyer, you're presenting a very fat cut client, okay? So they pay you for every hour, you charge them $10,000, $5,000, some of them $400, depending on how much money they have. And same thing, or if you're a real estate agent, okay, for every single deal that you close, you're paid a certain percentage, 1%, 2%, it doesn't matter. So you're still exchanging your hours for dollars. Okay, so it's just at a different level. Now you're playing at a different level. Okay, so we are all at different levels. Somebody is working at a fast food chain, maybe they're paying them a minimum wage, so they're exchanging their hours for the minimum wage. Now I said professionals, maybe you can charge more because you're a professional, but still you're exchanging your hours for the dollar. So the time you stop doing that, the day you are incapacitated, you're not earning anything. Okay. But that's what we want to run away from, okay? So for you to unlock your full potential, then you want to run away from this active way of earning. This is called the active income, because you have to be there. You have to present yourself, or you have to create a contract, or somebody has to sign something. To a more passive income, this is where you probably set aside some funds, you put your money into something, and it generates you a profit, or it earns you some dividends, or it gives you some money, and this comes in passively. You don't have, you had only had to do this one thing, okay, at the beginning. You probably have to set it up. Okay, you had to set up this income generating machine. So maybe you had to purchase some stocks, okay, and put some money in there, and then of course forget about it, or somebody is managing it, and every month they're giving you a passive income. Okay, so there is some element of risk. Okay, so we talk about risk management. Okay, in everything you do, always make sure you can afford. Don't invest anything that you cannot afford to lose, because anytime you're putting money in any form of investment, there's a risk of you losing the money. Because if you're giving the money into some investment company, they can go bankrupt, they can shut down, the government can close them down, or they can confiscate their assets. Things like that happen. So always know at the back of your mind that it's not 100% rosy. You could lose. Something could happen catastrophic, like the pandemic that struck. It affected a lot of businesses. So these businesses that you're investing in can be affected by what is going on around. Natural calamities, disasters, a hurricane, tsunami can wipe out the whole city, things like that, an earthquake. Or could be an act of war, like we have Russia invading Ukraine, for example. In a case like that, I'm sure there's a lot of businesses that had to vacate Ukraine because of the aggression, the war, okay? Same thing. We have wars, we have natural calamity, man-made causes, and things that climate change, things that they're talking about. Something could happen, a tsunami, or just some bad weather, and it wipes out the whole entire place. Or you can have a hurricane and it wipes out a whole city, and these businesses go out of business, and what happens? You lose your money, okay? So there's always an element of risk. So always, cardinal rule number one, whatever you cannot afford to lose, don't invest in. Okay, so There are several reasons why you want to unlock your full financial potential. And these reasons, we got them from our students surveying our members in the Smart Wolf Club. This is basically a summary of some of the things. One reason is most of them want to earn passive income, and I've given you the reason why you want to get passive income. There are many sources of income. One is passive, the other one is active. I have demonstrated what active income is. This is where you have to exchange your labor, you're paid for the wages, or you're paid for doing certain thing to somebody. So let's say if you're a professional, you're a doctor, you're a surgeon, you operate on somebody, they pay you a lot of money. That is still active income, because if you're not there, if you're not able to do that, then you don't get paid. But on the contrary is passive income, where you do this one thing in the beginning and you get paid over and over and over. Okay, you earn interest, or you earn dividends, or you're paid royalties. So that's what we call passive income. Okay. And the reason why people want this is because of freedom. They want the freedom. They want a location freedom. They want the time freedom, and they want what we call the ultimate, which is financial freedom. So most students, when we survey them, they're looking for location freedom. You don't want to be tied to one location, because if, for example, somebody employs you, or if you have let's say you're a professional, let's say a doctor or a lawyer, or an accountant, you have an office in a certain location. And of course, you're probably tied to that location because this is where your clients are based. So you're driving your clients from this particular location, okay? Or just because of your specialty, you can only practice in one country. You cannot just go to another country and start doing the same thing. You need licensing and stuff like that. So again, location freedom, time, okay? Because again, you're exchanging your time for money. This is your hours for the dollars. So again, people want to get out of that and be able to have the time freedom so they can do whatever they want while they're still making passive income that can pay for their luxuries, their lifestyle, their bills, their finances, and stuff like that. So we're talking about the ultimate financial freedom. So that's what we are looking at here. And the other reason is because of dreams. We are full of dreams. Some people have stopped dreaming. Okay, please start dreaming again. Because your dreams are what? Are valid. Everybody's dreams are valid. Every child's dreams are valid. And we're here to help you in the Smart Wolf Club, okay? So we are going to be dreaming together, and we're going to go this journey together. This financial potential, unlocking our financial potential, this journey, we're going to go all together. Some of us are in it, and we have started going and traveling this journey. We want you to come and join us so we can all move together. United, we are stronger. United, we are stronger. If you want to do it yourself, a lone ranger, it becomes boring, and sometimes it is very difficult, because whatever is challenging you, one other member can be able to help you, and the other member can have another challenge which you can help them, like that, So it's a community, okay? It's a village. So the dreams are, most dreams are good life, okay? Most people, they just want a good life. Some people want good homes. Some people want cars, good cars, $1 million cars, Maseratis and Lamborghinis, and you see that on Instagram. I really don't want to belabor this point, because I know most of you are signed up to multiple social media accounts. Most of you are followers for some of the icons, some of the influencers. You follow them, you subscribe, and sometimes you don't have to do anything. It fills your inbox every day. You see all these nice pictures, people traveling, vacationing. Now, traveling is key, because a lot of people we interview in our groups, most people say, I want to make extra cash passively so I can travel, I can do whatever I want. Because people have realized one thing. The world is more than just your village. It's bigger than that, okay? So some of us grew up in the villages, were brought up in the village. So when we were growing up, we thought our village was everything. That's all what we knew. Then sooner you grow up and you go to school, you start going to college, and you meet people from different communities, and then you realize, wow, voila, the world is bigger than just my village, it's from my little local suburb. It's bigger than that. The world is massive. And then, of course, you have this interest and this curiosity. Now you want to go and find out and learning the different cultures, enjoying the different foods, and meeting different people. And of course, then you start learning about the 7 wonders of the world. You want to see all these. You want to go and see these nice places. The Olympics are happening. You want to go and watch those. You want to travel to this other country. You want to go and enjoy this. You want to go and climb the tallest mountain. You want to attend these sunny beaches of the Caribbeans. You want to go see some snow-capped mountains. You want to go and ski. You want to go and snorkel. You want to go swim with the pigs. You want to go see the Taj Mahal. You want to see all this. You want to go swimming with the dolphins. You want to enjoy the cruise. You want to enjoy the lavish cuisines. You want to test wines. Endless things out there, opportunities to travel. Okay? And then some people want to donate. Donations. This is big. This is part of like self-actualization, okay? So in the pyramid of needs and life, most of us are down here. So some people get to the top, and then what else? Donations, okay? Somebody wakes up in the morning and says, I want to donate 99.9% of my wealth to charity, okay? I want to fight cancer because maybe it took a loved one, or it took somebody I care about, or I want to help fight climate change, or I want to fight poverty. So this is self-actualization, okay? So once we get there, most people want to do those donations through their churches. And most of us do it anyway, in a small way. You go to a local church and you're donating your local fire station. You support them. You're walking in the streets and there's this little kid saying, can you help me? I'm hungry. And you give them $5, $1, $2, 2 pennies. Somehow we are all, that's nature, that's human. We're trying to help the less fortunate, or we want to help fight what they call, some people are into animals, okay? So you want to, the endangered species, you want to preserve that, and you donate gazillions of dollars towards that, okay? So all that is donations and charities. So that is one of the reasons why some people wanted to unlock their full financial potential, because they want to be able to have excess more than what they need for their needs, and then the extra they want to give it out to their charities. They want to help donate their local churches, their local school board. They want to have their name planted in their local library, that they donated $20 million towards this project, things like that. So people want to see their names on plaques and walls, and that's self-actualization. And then some people is education, dream education. Some people want to, I have some friends already, they're dreaming about getting their third PhD. They're going to get the second master's, and it's expensive, to be in school all this time. You can do that if you're earning a passive income. So, you're not worried about somebody, your bills or your credit cards or everything, because there's money coming in every month passively, and you can pay for this stuff, okay? You can afford to get another degree because it's expensive. Let's face it, to be in school. Some of us are parents. Some of you have been parents. Some of you are kids. You're going to have kids. So, it is expensive to be in school. It is very, very expensive because you have to pay for school. So we're talking about this financial potential is because you want to, some of the dreams is to achieve the highest levels of education. And then, of course, for some people, it's family, okay? Just want to have a good, big family. It's expensive, okay? Have a good wedding, that's expensive. So some people want to just be able to provide for their families without having to worry about where the next meal is going to come from. It is very sad that, some of us grew up and we know, you wake up and there's nothing for you to eat. Why? Because there's no money. Yeah. It's family. There's no money in the family. So what do? This is now you want to unlock your full potential so you can provide for your family. Okay. So the only way you can do that is to master the markets and build wealth. Okay. There's no way about it. Okay. I know some of you say that's not the only way, but let me tell you. Some of us have been around for many, many years, been online since 1998. Some of our coaches are from all over the world. They've been online for many years. For example, if you go to Atlanta, Georgia, you meet Mr. Baker. He's been on with the Smart Wolf for over 16, 17 years. You go to New York, you meet Anne-Marie. She's been with us for over 15 years. You go to UK, London, you meet Mr. Scott. He's been with us for over 15 years. You go to Africa, South Africa, Cape Town area, you meet Malemala. He's been with us for over 15 years. You go to Lagos, Nigeria, you meet Omosas. He's been with us for over 15 years. These are extremely successful people in what they do online and offline. But for now, we are focusing on online because we want something passive, something that can give us location and time freedom. But if you want us to talk about the offline, we can do that later. But right now, let's focus on the online. Everything we're talking about here is how to unlock your full financial potential, mainly online, okay, using the tools that we have online. So one of the main ways you can do that is, and what we believe in the Smart Wolf Club is mastering the markets and building wealth. And that is the journey we have all embarked on. And that is the journey we are inviting you to join us. And that is the journey we want you to join and use as a vehicle to unlock your financial potential. So now, if you are ready to do that, let's begin. So the key point here is to master the markets and build wealth. And how are you going to do that? The first and the fundamental thing you have to do is to take control of your finances by mastering the financial fundamentals, okay? The fundamentals, guys, okay? Mastering the financial fundamentals, guys. Fundamentals, okay? Right here. So you have to learn how to budget. We call it budgeting, okay? You can write this down, guys, or you can take a screenshot of this. Budgeting, okay? Investing. So budgeting basically is learn how to manage your money and optimize your budget for better financial control. Investing is where you discover various investment strategies to grow your wealth and secure your financial future. Now, when I talk about investing, some people shy off because they're like, well, right now I can't even afford to have a square meal. Right now, I can't even afford to pay for anything. Guys, just bear with me. This is so important that it is very important to have that education than not to have that education, because it has cost us, some of us, lots, okay? Because we lacked the education. So it is very important that you have that education. Trust me when I tell you that. Some of us have been around for many, many years, okay? Debt management. Again, this is key. When I talk about that, a lot of people frown because this is a topic that most people don't want to talk about. So understand effective techniques to reduce and eliminate debt efficiently. Now, there are many, many methods out there because once in a while, you're going to find yourself in this problem. And it doesn't mean you're a failure, or even good people get into this problem. A lot of us get into this trouble. And it's not that we are bad people. It's just that things we made a mistake here and there, because that's life. You make a mistake. If you don't make a mistake, then you're the Mr. Perfect or Mrs. Perfect. There's nothing like that. We all make mistakes, okay? And we learn from our mistakes, okay? So debt management is key, and there are effective techniques out there to reduce and eliminate debt efficiently. So that education is very, very important. So far I've talked about three things that you need to be educated on. Budgeting, okay? Some of you might say, well, I don't have anything. I hardly have enough money at the end of the month. There's more month left at the end of my money. Okay, that's why very important that you learn how to manage the little that you have. It doesn't matter. The little that you have, you must learn how to manage it. Even if at the end of the month, there's more month left at the end of your money. You're paid on Friday and you're broke that Friday afternoon. Again, still very important that you learn this budgeting. Some people get paid on Friday, come Monday, they have no money. Again, we all have to learn this budgeting. And most of us who are here teaching you guys in the Smart Wolf Club, it doesn't mean we are perfect. We are going through the same challenges. We're just sharing our experiences along the way. And you can learn from my experience, I can learn from your experience, and together we can forge forward. They say, alone you can move very fast. Together we can go very, very far. So that is what we are looking for. I can move very fast if I go alone, this journey of financial freedom, this journey of creating wealth, this journey of unleashing my potential, unlocking my financial potential and wealth creation. I can go by myself and go very fast, but I will not go very far. That's why I'm inviting everybody, and that's why we spend time in the Smart Wolf Club to share these videos, these training webinars for free. And that's why our students, the private students on here, have permitted us to share this with the public for free, especially after the pandemic. We realized it really touched close to our hearts, affected a lot of our friends and family, and we saw how some people's incomes were wiped overnight just because of the closures and the restrictions. But if they had learned some of these skills that we're sharing with you guys, they would be okay. They would have done just fine, okay? So we talked about budgeting, investing, debt management, and then another very key strategy is saving strategies. You got to learn this part here. Explore practical saving techniques to build a robust financial cushion. Now, some of you might say, because we have students from all over the world, we have people here who live under $1 per day. They are very, very subsistence. They have to go out every day to hunt for their bread. Okay, they have to get up in the morning to go and look for food for that day, and then get up the next day to go and look for food for that day. Okay, so when you talk about savings, they're like, that doesn't apply to me. But let me tell you, this education is so, so important. I wish somebody had taught us, some of us, this stuff that I'm teaching you, okay? Because when we went through the school program, all this education thing, nobody really teaches you any of these things. Nobody really, there was no subject on savings. I don't remember. I went to school many, many years, and nobody, I don't remember a professor who came in and said, today we are going to talk about saving strategies. There was none. We were taught quantum physics. We were taught the Pythagorean theory. We were taught all kinds of stuff. Expanding binomial functions. But nobody really taught me about saving strategies. Nobody taught me about investing. Nobody taught me about debt management. Nobody taught me about budgeting. I didn't have a class on budgeting. Okay, some of you are lucky. Maybe you took a business class or something, and maybe the professor taught you about budgeting, but these things were not really taught to the masses. 99% of the people did not have a formal class on saving. Maybe this is what we should be teaching in schools. Explore practical saving techniques to build a robust financial cushion. Okay, so it doesn't matter whether you have the money right now. It's good to have this knowledge. Okay, and that's why we're here spending time. Retirement planning. One day, your body is not going to be the same. Right now, you're 18 years old, 20 years old, 22 years old, 33 years old, 50 years old, and you can still clock in and clock out. But just imagine, at some point, your body is going to give in, where you have to sit back and survive on your savings. So that's when retirement planning comes in, when you retire. Basically, when you retire, some people retire for different reasons, medical reasons, because the arthritis has kicked in, your back has curved, your knees have buckled, your eyes have given up. Your eyes are closed, literally. They are open, but they are closed to light. You can't see anymore. The diabetes has really eaten up your eyes and kidneys and stuff. So basically, some people retire because of medical condition, and some people retire because of age. You just get too old. Your employer doesn't need you anymore. They think you're dementic. The old timers has kicked in and no longer useful to the organization. So you get this beautiful letter that tells you it's either you resign or retire or you're going to be fired. So what do you decide to do? You decide to take an early retirement. It may not be that early. Maybe you're in your 70s or late or early 60s or 65, and they just believe you're no longer useful to the organization. So they're going to make you retire. Now, if you hadn't planned your retirement, my friend, it's going to be really rough. It's going to be some murky waters here for you. So that's why it's very important that we all get this education. Now, did I get this education at school? Many years of schooling? No, I did not. If you got it, you're lucky. Maybe you are in a business class or you are taking a course on retirement planning. Most of us did not, okay? So there's a whole big chunk of population out there that knows nothing about retirement planning. And that's why it is so important that you learn what retirement planning is. And as you can see here, we are talking about how are you going to master the markets and build wealth. The only way you're going to do that is by acquiring this knowledge, guys. If you have this knowledge, you will. So this lecture, I'm going to give you some insights. At the same time, I'm going to be giving you these challenges. I want to challenge you, whoever is going to watch this. And if you are watching this and this is not for you because you already have all these things squared out, please share this with somebody that you know needs this type of education. These challenges, write these things down. You need to know something about budgeting. You need to know about investing. You need to know how to manage debt, saving strategies, retirement planning, okay? Another thing is tax optimization. Times and again, we are all victims of this, okay? A lot of us are victims of this. Either you end up paying more than you're supposed to pay in form of taxes because you don't have the information, you don't have the knowledge, or sometimes you are not paying your fair share of taxes because you don't have the information. So it's very important that we go through this, we all learn this. Are we taught this in school? No. I didn't learn this in school. Okay, I knew there was something about taxes, but I didn't have a formal lecture on tax optimization. Okay, so these things, we're going to learn them right here on Route 66. Okay, this is Route 66. We're going to learn these on the internet. Okay, and we are here to provide that education, guys. Okay, now, are we professionals? No, we're just sharing our experiences. If you need professional advice, you can seek that from a licensed tax professional. And there are many out there. Okay, so just do your own research. Go ahead. But let me tell you, it is very important if you are trying to do this, master the markets and build wealth, you must have this knowledge right here. These nine sources of information. You must master this. Tax optimization, okay? Financial goal setting, okay? I know when I talk about goal setting, most of you are frowning right now because most of you set goals. Beginning of the year, everybody has these beautiful goals. Oh, I want to lose weight I want to get a model's body. I want to build muscles. I want to get a six-pack. Guys, that is January 1st. Come January 20th, most of you have quit. You've forgotten about your goals because this goal-setting business is not for everybody, okay? So majority of the people, they're lazy. They're inconsistent. They don't have the confidence. They cannot follow through anything. They have low esteem. So all this in life gets on the way and boom, they quit on their dreams. They quit on their goals. So basically that's why we say financial goal setting is key, okay? You'll be equipped with tools to set and achieve your short-term and long-term financial goals. So what are we learning from here? There are certain tools that you need, okay? Certain tools. Now, when I talk about tools, people think, oh, no, okay, he's going to ask for money. No, these are free things that you can find on the internet. So probably what you need is just this. This is $1. This notebook is $1, guys. Okay, it's $1. You get that from the dollar store. It's $1, okay? And this pen is $1. Actually, $1 gives you like a whole pack of this pen. So this pen could be a few cents, maybe 10 cents. Okay, so for $1.10, you have the tools that you need for financial goal setting. So let's not be those people that anytime somebody talks about goal setting, you think, oh, now they're going to ask for money. They're going to ask for $100, $1,000, $90,000, $1 million. Nope. $1.10. You're on your way, guys. So come and join us, okay? $1.10. You're on your way. So what are you going to do with the $1.10 tools? Just open the first page and start writing. Write whatever you want to do, whatever you want to achieve that year, whatever you want to achieve that day, that year, that week, that month, that 10 years down the road, 15 years, 30 years. Write it down. Just keep on writing, guys. Just write. Oh, I don't know how to write. Write in your mother tongue. Okay, if you speak Ting Tong, write in Ting Tong. If you speak Chinese, write it in Chinese. If you speak Swahili, write it in Swahili, guys. It doesn't have to be. You're not writing this for somebody else. You're writing this for yourself. So write it, even if it means drawing pictures. Okay. So let's say your dream, your goal this year is to get a new car. You can draw a picture of a car. Okay. If that looks like a car, is that a car? You can draw that picture. Okay. So you know already, because you're doing it for yourself. I know this is the car that I want. I want a new car this year. Then now I start putting a date, okay? Because the goals have to be smart, guys. They gotta be smart. Smart meaning specific, okay? Smart, S-M-A-R-T. S, specific. M, measurable. A, attainable. R, realistic. And T, very important, time. You gotta give it a date, calendar, date, okay? So this is January. Say by May 1st, okay? Just pick the random date. May 1st is when you want the new car. So I'm in January, May 1st, I want a new car. What car? Okay, there is the car. I don't even know the make, but I just drew a picture of a car. Okay, then I put a value. How much is the car? The car is $20,000. Okay. So where am I starting from? January to May 1st, I need to have $20,000. Okay, how many months are those? Those are 5 months. Okay, divide 20,000 by 5. That gives me 4,000. Okay, so every month I need to put aside $4,000. Okay, look at my situation now. Is it realistic? For some of you, it is realistic. For some of you, 4,000 is pocket change. Now, for some of you, 4,000 is what you make in a year. So is that really realistic? No, guys, it's not. Okay, what are you going to do differently that's going to give you an excess of 4,000 to save towards your goal, which is going to happen in 5 months from January, May at $20,000. So you see when we talk about smart goals, already you don't need a PhD to look at some of these things. So that's what I'm telling you guys. But we teach these things in the Smart Wolf Club, okay? So I'm not here to belittle anybody's thinking, but the idea is these are so important that if you lack this in your financial journey, you are going to fail, okay? These are the 9 pillars. I call them the 9 pillars. If you lack any of these 9 pillars in your house is going to be slanting on one side. If you lack 1 pillar, the house will be bending to that side. If you lack 2 pillars, then the house is going to be tilted towards that side. If you lack 3 of them, then even more tilting. If you end up lacking all these, your house is going to come crumbling down, and you're going to live to blame yourself, okay? And we don't want you to blame yourself in our watch. That's why I am here, and we love you guys, and I love everybody on here on the webinar, and the millions of you are going to watch this replay. I want you to share this. I want you to like this. If you've never liked any training, I want you to like this one. This should be your first one. If you've never subscribed to any channel, this should be your first channel to subscribe, because this type of training, my friend, you know how much money I would charge a private student for this? You can ask them. We have several private students on here. Just ask them, how much do they have to pay for something like this? How much do they have to pay? For one of those gurus that you guys follow, for them to spend an hour of their time teaching you this stuff, you're probably going to be paying $997 for 1 hour for them to just sit down and tell you this stuff that I'm telling you guys for free, okay? Now, why am I doing that? Because somebody is teaching me. So it's just the honorable thing, the master teacher tells me, because I'm a believer, the master teacher says, if you believe in something, learn, practice, and teach others. Okay? So first you learn, and then you have to practice. Okay? So don't teach others what you're not practicing. Debt management, okay? So I cannot come and teach you guys if I have not gone through this, if I'm not going through this. Okay? I'll be fooling myself and fooling you guys. So I go through this, and I come and teach you. I share my experiences. What I like about it, it doesn't matter whether I like it or not, but I'm going through this, so I'm going to share with you guys exactly what, if you get to know me, I'll sit down and tell you everything that I'm going through. And that's what I'm doing here, just being open, okay? Tax optimization. Again, you just share our experiences. Now, our experiences, the best, they might not necessarily be what you like to hear or the best out there, best practices out there, but it is my experience. So you're not going to crucify me for sharing my experience. If you think there's something better out there, let me know. I'm always open. We are always open in the Smart Wolf Club. That's why we call it the Smart Wolf Club. It's a club of smart people. You join and you share your experiences. You have the free will to share. We are not, we don't have patents for all the knowledge. No. We have not patented all the knowledge out there. No. That's why we are growing every single day, because we are learning. We are open to learning. We believe in that philosophy where the master teacher says, if you stop learning, you die. So we are open to learning. Every single minute, I'm open to learning. Even right here, you guys can comment below here what you think. I'm going to read those comments one by one and by myself. And I'm going to respond to all the comments, what I think. And am I right all the time? No. 99% of the times I am wrong. Maybe 1%. I'm only right maybe 1%. That's why I'm always making mistakes and in trouble, because that's human nature, okay? Because we make mistakes. That's human nature. There's no Mr. Perfect, guys. You're looking for Mr. Perfect, you'll be waiting for a long time, okay? It's like looking at the horse's mouth. They say don't look at the horse's mouth, okay? Because you may not like it. So if you want to look at the horse, look at the entire horse. Don't just look at the mouth. You may not like the horse's mouth. So we're talking about financial goal setting, guys. Okay, there are tools. So I just showed you a simple tool that you need is a paper and pen. That's it. Now, some of you have gadgets, phone. You can open the notepad on your phone and you can start writing stuff on there, putting numbers, just like I told you, how easy it is to come up with a goal to achieve one of your dreams. People dreaming about cars. You can decide, I want a new car by end of the year. December 1st, I want a new car. This is January 1st, me talking like that. December 1st, I want a new car. So what car do I want? I put the car there. Well, how much is it? If you don't know how much it is, call your dealership. Call the dealership down the street. Ask them. You want a Range Rover, for example. Which one, the latest? Send them a picture. Tell them this is what I want. How much is that? They give you a quotation. They tell you, okay, fine. It is a $120,000 car. Okay, fine. This is January. $120,000 by December 1st to buy the new car. Okay, divide by 12 months. That's $10,000 a month. Okay, $10,000 a month. Okay. How am I going to raise $10,000 a month? Okay, is it realistic for me? For some of you, $10,000 is pocket change. You can make that in a day or in an hour. Some people, yeah. Some of these guys on here, I can see some people on this webinar already. I know they make more than that in an hour. Okay, I can see some names here. Some of you are big ballers. I mean, 10,000 in an hour is nothing. I see some people like that here. They know they can make 10,000 in an hour. So 120,000 in a year, that's nothing for them. Okay, that's pocket change. That's what they spend on a weekend. That's what they spend when they go to the beach in a day. They spend $10,000. So guys, again, and then there's somebody out there who only lives under $1 per day. So this will not be a realistic goal for a student like that. And that's why we have students from all over the world. When we go to trading, okay, right now I can switch to trading, for example. You see this pocket option here? I have a student right now who is going through this. This account here is my student's account. This student started 2 days ago. She started at $100, okay? And now this account is at $212, okay? 2 days ago, she started at $100. And then I can just turn around and show you another student's account which has $20,000. She started 2 weeks ago with $10,000. So we have two different students going through the same training. One can afford $100. She's from a different part of the world. $100 is a whole life saving, is her entire life saving. Literally, she's risking her entire life saving. Whereas there's another student who 10,000 is probably what she inherited, was a birthday gift from her aunt. That's what she told me. The $10,000 I am trading is a birthday gift from my aunt. She has a rich aunt who gave her $10,000 for birthday, and she's ready to risk that trading. So life is a variety, different people at different situations. So anyway, let me go back to this training and let's finish the training. And then, guys, I'll give you the opportunity to go and learn more about this training. So let's see, what have we gone through? We have gone through this part here. So we talked about budgeting, investing, debt management, saving strategies, retirement planning, tax optimization, financial goal setting, very, very important. All these are important, but I've deliberately spent time on goal setting, and I've given you a few examples like how you can quickly get into goal setting. I don't want this to be like something that turns you off, because some people think, oh, this is not for me, this is too complicated. No, it is not. I've just given you an example. Beginning of the year, you decide you want to lose 15 pounds by March. Okay, so March 1st, you want to be 15 pounds lighter. So let's say you're 250 pounds in January. So by March 1st, you want to weigh at 235, March 1st. So that means you have to lose at least 5 pounds per month. So how many pounds do you have to lose per week? Then you can divide that and come down. Is that realistic? Maybe, if you put the effort, okay? So then you have to define what you need to do every day. What is your routine? What are you going to cut? You're going to cut some calories here and there. You're going to walk more. You're going to run. You're going to get on the treadmill. You're going to do this. You're going to do this 3-4 times a week. You're going to do this. You're going to do this. And you put that all down on paper. That is basically what we're talking about, goal setting. So you put everything on paper and you're going to stick to that routine, and you're going to evaluate that every day, every week, to see the results at the end of the day. So guys, most people lack the confidence because you feel like, oh man, maybe I'm not going to be able to achieve this goal, so let me not set it, let me not write this goal, it's too ambitious. If it makes your stomach a little queasy, if it makes your stomach come to your mouth, then you're probably not doing a smart goal, the smart goal. The goal is not realistic, okay? If it makes your tummy come to your mouth, if it makes your tummy uncomfortable, then you are either risking too much, and it is time to undo it and look at it again, okay? All right? So just follow your instincts, natural instincts. Financial goal setting, credit management, okay? Debt management and credit management, they are closely related, so I'm not going to dwell on that, but credit management is basically understanding how to improve and maintain a healthy credit score. Now, this may apply to a lot of people in many countries, but there are some countries where this may not really apply. But for some of you come from countries where credit score is so important, then this is very, very important, because the credit score determines how much interest you're going to pay when you're borrowing money. Some interest is based on your credit score, okay? So you might be paying more fees because of a poor credit score. So again, you have to learn how to manage your credit. And then, of course, we're talking about emerging markets, okay? So you have to have some knowledge on this. You have to learn how to discover the new and emerging markets that have massive untapped potential. So like right now, some people are talking about investments in the crypto world. Some people are talking about investment in commodities, venture capitalism, investing in startups, businesses that the AI, for example, this is an in thing. So some people are VCs, venture capitalists. Now, when some people hear that, you think you have to have a lot of money. Some people can start investing with $1, $10, $2. Okay. The only difference is that maybe the kind of rewards you're going to have compared to somebody who puts $1 million. If you put $1 and somebody puts $1 million in the same startup, then of course you're going to get just a proportion of based on your contribution. So if you venture capitalist, you invested $1 and somebody invested $1 million, they have a bigger stake than you 1,000,000 times, right? It goes without saying. This is simple maths, guys, okay? So enough with this, but I'm going to revisit this again because our discussion for the next few months, we're going to be tackling these topics every single day in our training. We're going to share these trainings for free on our YouTube channel. So make sure you subscribe to the Smart Wolf Club channel. This particular channel that you're on, make sure you subscribe, hit the bell notification as we are going to be disseminating these topics. We're going to be showing you how easy it is to go through budgeting, how you're going to learn how to budget. We're going to bring in the professionals that can help us with this. And if we can't, we're going to bring in the experts on these tools to help you guys. Same thing with investing, same thing with debt management, same thing with saving, retirement planning, tax optimization, financial goal setting, credit management, emerging markets. So if you need any help with this, please comment below or make sure you join the Smart Wolf Club. And of course, we're going to put a link to our training that goes deeper into this, breaks down each of these topics. And the link is below here. It says Smart Wolf Club, okay? Go get your digital mastery. Yeah, your digital mastery, the link is below here, okay? So get that resource, get those resources and indulge, okay? And build yourself, build your confidence, build your consistency, and build your focus, because that's what most people lack, is the focus. And we're helping you to get focused by bringing this type of knowledge, this alpha, to you for free, guys, okay? So let's go back to our little tile here. So how? Take control of your finances by mastering the financial fundamentals. And those are the ones I've just gone through. The financial fundamentals, I have talked about this. And how are you going to master those? By learning to manage and grow your wealth. And how are you going to do that? Through investing, okay? So how are you going to grow your wealth? You're going to go through investing. Let's cut the chase here. If you don't invest, you are not going to grow your wealth. You must invest. Now, you can invest in terms of finances, money, cash, or your time, okay? You can invest your time. If you don't have the money, you can invest the time, okay? So some people already have the money. So all they need to do is go into investing. They buy stocks that pay dividends, okay? They invest in vehicles like retirement vehicles like IRAs, 401ks, 401bs. Some people have a lot of money. They invest in real estate. Some people don't even have money, but they can still invest in real estate by sacrificing their time. So either way, you have to invest something. You can invest your money or you can invest your time. So when students tell me, I don't have anything, I don't have money, sir, mom, you don't need money, okay? You just need time. If you don't have money, you have the time. If you don't have the time, then you have the money, therefore you can invest. It doesn't matter. Either way, you will be investing, okay? Promise me that's what you're going to do. And we're going to show you how you can do that in our next trainings, and also in our training that we're going to share with you here. You can join our digital currency mastery program. The link is in the description, okay? It's the smartwolfclub.com. Just go to smartwolfclub.com, get your hands on the digital currency mastery, and go through the whole thing, yours faithfully, okay? Dissect it, read it, watch them, watch the videos, read the material, whatever you have to do, guys. Just get in that, invest the time, and by the end of that, you will be smarter than an average Joe out there, an average folk around there. You're going to be smarter than most of your folks, most of your friends, and very soon you will be on your way to managing and growing your wealth. Personal finance, this is what we have talked about. Budgeting, debt management, saving strategies, and tax optimization. So these are the things we're talking about. Now, untapped new financial markets, best untapped ones, there are many. There's crypto markets, commodities, startups. Okay, you guys know about commodities, like agricultural products, investing in some of those things, okay? Land, whatever. Right? People go to land speculation, buy some land, hold it for a few months, and sell it at a profit. So all these are untapped markets. And we talk about those in the Smart Wolf Club in the training, Digital Currency Mastery training. So get your hands on one of those. I'm going to put the link here, because if I don't, then you guys are going to be blaming me. And I already promised you that at the end of the training, I'm going to share something with you that you can hold your hands on. And this is one of the things that I'm saying. Okay. One other thing that you have to do is learning some skills. Guys, you got to learn some skills, guys. This is so important. I don't know why I forgot to put this here. Learning a skill. Like, for example, trading Forex, trading binary options, depending on which part of the world you come from, guys. I don't know, some countries, they don't allow you to trade Forex. We have students from all over the world. So whatever I'm sharing here is not for your country, wherever you're coming from. It applies to our students from all over the world. I know there are countries where they don't allow trading Forex. There are countries where they don't allow you to trade crypto. Okay, so you can learn these strategies, crypto, trading stocks. Okay, you become a day trader or a scalper, a swing trader. It doesn't matter. If you want passive income, you can have machines. We call them AI bots. Sometimes you don't have to be there in front of the computer, your chart, spending a whole day analyzing the chart. You can have an AI, EA, an automatic trading bot, do the analysis for you with no emotions, one that doesn't get tired. They take the trade, they close the trade, they get into the trade, they close the trade, and they harvest the profits for you. We can teach you how to do that. We set the bots for you, with you, once, and you just harvest the profits in the day and up. And if you lose, you harvest the loss too. The machine does lose too, okay? There are no guarantees. But what I'm telling you is you can make this as passive as possible. And the tools are out there, and we'll show you the tools. So just get our Digital Currency Mastery, get hold of us in the Smart Wolf Club, and together we're going to build this together. This is a journey, guys. We have not arrived yet, okay? We are not those gurus that you see on YouTube telling you ABCD. No. We are in this together. We are in the trenches with you, guys. We are going together. We hold our hands and we go together, because it is very important. Alone, I can go very fast. Together, we can go very, very far. They say so. One of the master teachers tells us that, okay? So learning a skill is very, very important. You can learn an extra skill. I know we have students who are doctors, we have students who are lawyers, we have students who are tree surgeons, we have students who are landscapers, masons. We have students who are students. We have students who are teachers. We have students who are professional poker players. We have students who are tax collectors, whatever they name them. We have students who are stay-home moms, stay-home dads. We have all kinds of students in the Smart Wolf Club, and they're all learning a skill. You learn a skill, for example, trading Forex, okay? You can say, okay, every morning I take a few trades. I spend the first hour of the morning to analyze the chart and take a few trades for the day. That's all, Monday to Friday, or every Tuesday or every Wednesday. You don't have to do it every day. You can just come up with your routine, whatever works for you, and we work with you to get you to that level, guys, okay? So learning a skill is so important. And if there's anything that we learned during the pandemic, is that you have to have multiple skills. Actually, in the Smart Wolf Club, we tell our students to have at least 6 sources of income. So literally learning 6 skills. We talk about digital marketing. Now, this is the bread and butter of the online businesses, digital marketing, okay? Digital marketing. You master this. You master, for example, YouTube ads. You master Facebook ads. You master Instagram ads. You master TikTok ads. You master e-commerce. You master Pinterest ads. You master how to social media marketing, things like that. Under the digital marketing umbrella, we take you through all that. And if you want to learn one-on-one, you can join our digital marketing masterclass. You go through every single niche in online marketing. You learn how to set a Google ad, for example, a Google advertisement. You learn how to set a YouTube advertisement. And if you don't want to learn how to do that, you can have somebody do that for you who is smarter than you, who is in another country. You can pay them a penny on the dollar to do that for you, and they do it so well. All you have to do is recoup. You'll just be harvesting the fruits from their labor. Okay, you pay them pennies on the dollar, and they run the campaigns for you. All you have to do is to check Make sure the campaigns are running as you want them to run. They're optimized. They're making you money. The return, the ROI, the return on investment is what you like. Okay. This is where you can take a $10 and 10x that or 100x that. The sky is the limit for you. So guys, you can learn the skill. So for example, here I have a student right now who is learning how to trade binary options. Okay, this is binary options, and she's doing that on Pocket Options. Okay, this is a platform that can give you a free demo account. Okay, if you want to get one, the link is in the description. It's an affiliate link. You can use that. They're going to give you a 50% bonus on your deposit. Okay, just read the terms. The terms keep changing, but they do give you something in return. Okay, and it doesn't cost you extra to use our affiliate link because they give us a token saying thank you for sending us a client. But you can get a free demo account, so you don't need your credit card. Get that demo account going and learn some of the skills that we teach here. We're even putting our free trainings online, the KISS strategy, for example. You can use that to make money. For example, right now, this student here is going through our $100 to $20K challenge in 6 months. You grow your $100 to $20K in 6 months using our KISS strategy. Okay, this is a little bit advanced compared to some of the strategies that we have taught in the KISS strategy. This one is using some 2 indicators, the William percentage R and the vortex. Okay, so now for some of you that sounds like Greek, but if you go and watch our playlist that I'm going to put below here, this shall be chicken feed for you. This is so easy. You can get it done in just a matter of days or weeks. It doesn't matter how much time you're going to dedicate to this. Some people are lazy. So for example, right now here, you can see this is going down. Okay. So we can decide, okay, we're going to use 1% of the account. That's the key strategy, basically. And you can see the key strategy is right here. We are not even hiding this. This is free for you guys to consume. The key strategy is basically KIS strategy. Keep it simple, stupid. Target daily profit for this student is 3%, 1% trading rule, using a modified Martingale strategy of 2.5x, and the hedging strategy is being applied here. And we are also applying the compound growth strategy. So basically, we're going to grow the account. Compound growth strategy. Okay, now some people are like, oh my goodness, what is he talking about? I don't know none of these things. Yes, you're not supposed to know this unless you join our masterclass. But anyway, I'm going to explain this for you guys. For you good folks who are on here, you're going to get this for free right now. I'm going to disseminate this right now, and then we're going to close this training, and I'll see you in the next one when we start tackling the 9 pillars of your financial growth and wealth. The 9 pillars. Don't forget the 9 pillars, guys. They are right here. These are the 9 pillars that we're going to be going through each by bit by bit for the next coming months or weeks. We're going to be going through this every single day. We're going to have our training on there for you for free to go through it. And of course, if you need extra help, go ahead and join our digital. I'm going to put the link here on the Smart Wolf Club. Join that, get one of those, go through it. So when we start, as we go through this, you're also going through it, and you're going to be very, very successful. Okay? Guys, let's go this journey together. Join us in this journey, guys. It's very, very important. Okay? We have not done this before. That's why most people say, well, how comes you're not known? We've been underground for so many years. Most of us have been online since 1998. Most of the coaches in the Smart Wolf Club have been doing this for many, many years. I've given you some of their names. Combined years of experience is over 1,000 years. But I just mentioned a few. Rodriguez is on here from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. He's been with the Smart Wolf Club for over 17 years. Mr. Rodriguez, one of our coaches, my friend. If you're from India, for example, Bombay, anybody from Bombay here? Mr. Singh, I know he has a big group on here. Let me see by the show of hands. Almost 200 people showing up. I can see so many. Yeah, put your hands up, guys. Mr. Singh from Bombay, India, with over 200 people on this webinar. This guy is one of our coaches. He's been with us for over 15 years doing this stuff. Very successful, okay? If you're from Tokyo, Japan, Tajimoto is on here. And there are many other people in Japan, different parts of Japan. Because we talk about freedoms. Location freedom. These guys can do this from anywhere. I could be anywhere. Now, if you watched my previous video, I did show me traveling to the motherland, Africa. And I was able to trade at the airport. I was able to trade in the plane using the Wi-Fi there. I was able to trade at a layover airport where I was being laid over, waiting for another flight, and just log into the Wi-Fi, the free Wi-Fi the airport provides, and thanks to the airport. And we're able to chat with my student and take trades and make some money, pay for the coffee, cup of coffee at the airport, just take a trade. And I'm just going to show you here, like, for example, this one here. Okay, though this is a tiny account, we can still make some money and pay for a cup of coffee. A small cup of coffee, maybe the cheap cup of coffee, $2, $3. Okay, so you can see right now here, we're using the key strategy, guys. Look, target daily is 3%. So let's say it's 212, right? 3% of 212 is what? Bring a calculator. Free tools. Google gives us a calculator. So we're going to say 212. Okay, give it some time. I have a very slow internet wherever I am right now. This part of the world has this. Okay, 636. That's 3%. So add that to 12. So that will give you like 18. We can do it this other way. Okay, so let's do 212 times 103%. Okay, that gives you a 3% increase. So that's 218.36. So our goal here is to grow this account to 218.36 in this trading session. And we're going to use 1% of the account. 1% of 212 is $2.12. Now, if we're going to be using our martingale strategy, okay, if we're talking about using a modified martingale, so then our first level is 212. Our second level is going to be, so again, you're going to just multiply 212 times 2.5. That is 5.3, multiply that by 2.5, 13.25. So the first level is 5.3, no, it's 212. The second level is 5.3. The third level is 13.25. And the fourth level trade is going to be at 33.123. You round off to the next decimal place. So guys, you can see all those numbers. They're very simple, okay? So you come here. Now you have to write those down. I'm not doing it because I want to keep this as short as possible. But if you go and watch our videos, you'll see me diving deep on this strategy. And this strategy makes money for the student. Allows some students to grow their account from $100 to $20K in less than 6 months. If you follow the rules, if you practice, and you don't overtrade, you don't let the greedy, and you manage your risk properly. And we're talking about getting into the market, hit your goal, and get out, okay? This is not a get-rich-quick scheme, okay? This is where we go wrong and people overblow their account. So this is one skill you can learn. It's called trading binary options. Then you can learn another skill, which is called trading Forex, okay? So you bring up TradingView, okay? And you can start trading Forex. This is actually trading crypto. One student is going through this. So I'm just showing you a student who's going through trading crypto. Here, right now, you can see, you can look at this chart here. What do you see? What do you guys see? It tells you sell. Very simple. You just come here. When the sell sign comes on, you take a sell. You sell. You sell your Bitcoin USDT. And you wait until another sign comes up saying buy. You close it out. You close it at profit. So right now, you would be in the money if you took a sell trade right here. You would be in the money. It does not get any easier, guys. We are using technology. We are using something called an indicator, which is an artificial intelligence indicator that tells us what to do. And who are we to argue with? It is emotionless. It doesn't have emotions like us. For example, here, did you see it says buy? Did you guys see where it says buy? So, excuse me. If you bought here and you held it as long as until the sign says sell, you would be in the money. You'd be in profit. So guys, again and again, let's not complicate things. We can learn all these strategies together. Okay, I'm just sharing what some of our people are doing in the Smart Wolf Club every single day. And they have location freedom, financial freedom. They're creating wealth. They're on the journey. Come and join us. Okay? Link is in the description. Join the Smart Wolf Club. Get your hands on our digital mastery resources. Get on those. Get those right now. And get yourself moving, guys. Get yourself moving. For anything to change in your life, you have to take the first step. You have to knock the door. We are in here. We have locked the doors. Knock the door. We will open for you. The only way you can knock the doors is joining our groups. Join the Smart Wolf Club. Like this video. Make sure you come back here and watch these trainings. We are giving this for free. Some people are paying for this type of information. They're paying thousands of dollars for you to get an institutional trader to train you how to take trades like this. They'll charge you $1,000 per hour. I'm telling you, even $10,000 an hour for them to just sit with you and show you how to trade. What I am showing you right now here, for some people, they will charge you $1,000 per hour to show you this. And if you're willing to pay me $1,000 an hour to show you this, you can comment below. I'm going to get hold of you and I will take your money and I will sit with you and show you within 1 hour, you'll be able to take these trades. We will set this up for you and you will take the trades. Now, are there guarantees? This is where the thing comes in, because this is not a get rich quick scheme, guys. We do not control the market. Okay, so I got to put this in your head. We can do everything right, but sometimes the market can go against us. Okay. Things can happen, like natural things, or the Fed can decide they're increasing the interest rate. That can affect the market adversely without our knowledge, without any control. You can just see a big ass red candle forming here, taking all the monies that you have invested. So that can happen. But for now, this says sell. I will sell and then wait and wait until it tells me to close the trade, and I will close the trade. Now, this is one thing. Another thing, we can have this done automatically. We can have an automated EA take the trades for you. Okay, you just pay for the EA, no problem. You subscribe every month, whatever it is, every day. But you can be profitable following the strategy that is laid before you. So these things are available. So anyway, let's go back here and take some trades. Just show you that it can be done. Humans can do it. I'm a real person. Here, if you cut me, I'll bleed. You see, I'm not a robot. You see that? These are my hands. If you cut me here, I'll bleed. There's blood right here. Red, and it is red. Doesn't matter what my skin color is, but if you cut me, the blood here is red. That is the equalizer. We are all the same. Doesn't matter my skin color. If you cut me, what comes out is red. Even if I'm white, blue, green, yellow, if you cut me, red blood comes out. We are all the same. Okay? And I feel pain the same way you feel pain. So we are the same, guys. Brothers and sisters, we are the same. All right, so here we go. So what does this thing say? Let's look for something that we can trade. Okay, so we're going to look for an OTC pair. Let's look for an OTC pair here, AUD, CHF. AUD is Australian dollar, CHF is Swiss franc. Okay, so this says down, so it is going down. So we're going to take a sell trade, and you can see it's in the money. Oh, it's 3 minutes. That might be too long. Maybe we should cut this down to 1 minute. Okay, bring that to 1 minute, and let's take the trade again. Okay, so we took a 1 minute trade going down. Now, if the trade changes direction, we can do what we call hedging. And that's why I am following the rules. If we see that we're going to lose, we just hedge. We go to the opposite direction. But at the moment, it is still pushing down little by little, even though not too much, but it is pushing down. You can see it's trying to go up. So it might just change direction. But let's see. It's pushing down. It's coming back on, so it's on and up and down, in and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. It's going up, it's going down, it's going up, it's going down. So it doesn't matter. If we see that it's going to lose, we're going to just hedge. Okay, hedging means we take a trade in the opposite direction. But I think our analysis is correct, guys. And you can see it's in the money. Okay, it's in the money, and oh no. I think it's gone against us here. This one here is gone against us. No, it is in the money. And you can see it's in the money. Yes, it's in the money, guys. You can see that was in the money. The first one is in the money. You can see it's all green here. And this one is still in the money, okay? And it is going in the money direction, okay? It's in the money. It's a 3 minute trade, but we should have literally taken a 1 minute trade. You can see here it closed in profit. So we just made $1.95 because our investment was only $2. We made $1.95, which is 92%. Now, our goal is to get this account to 200 and what? Guys, you remember what we did? 200 and what? 212. All right, guys, I'm forgetting. That's why I tell you to write it down, because see, you quickly forget. So 212 times 103%, 103%, that one. It's 218. So our goal is to get this account to 218. Promise me if we get it to 218, you're gonna learn you're gonna grab the digital currency mastery, okay? Because that's gonna start opening up your mind. That is the basic fundamentals, learning about the tools that are out there for you guys. There's so much available there out for you guys. Most people just don't know. And then if now you need hand holding, you can join our masterclasses. This is our binary options trading masterclass. My student is going through this, and you can see she's already trading. This is her account. She started 2 days ago at $100. It's now at 211. Double the account in 2 days, just trading 2 days. Okay, following the strategy that I have shown you guys. Okay, so now this is also going to close in the money. I think I have proved the point. Well, we have 5 seconds to go, 3 seconds to go. Drum roll, there we go. Now we are already at 215. Okay, so now our 1% changes to 215. We can put there 216 because it's 215, 2159, so 216. Okay, so we can look at another pair. Let's look at another pair. Let's see. This one here is going up. You can see it's going up. So we can take a call option going up, and hopefully it will keep going up. If it starts going to the negative, we can hedge. Okay, so we can hedge that. So we can minimize our losses. So you can see, guys, I've taken a hedge trade. I'm hedging downwards. So I've taken a similar trade plus more. The idea is to try and hedge and take advantage of the change in the direction. So you don't have to get it right the whole time. Sometimes you get it wrong. But our goal is to grow this account. So we're not going to let the market dictate. They dictate. We try our best. With the knowledge that we have, we know we can counter those. If we lose now, we should win more in the next trade. So if we lose one, we win two. That means we are still in the money. But we are still not out of the woods yet. Okay, we are trading OTCs. They are extremely volatile. It's against the broker, so the broker can manipulate the markets. So again, we are not in control of this. Okay, you can see they have actually gone up the opposite direction. So we can just go up 3 times. That will counter the effects of the trade that we just took. Okay, so we are waiting now. We are hopeful that it will go in our direction now. If not, we have to change the pair because, again, as I told you, we don't control the market. We are at the masses of the broker. The broker here can manipulate the markets. If they want to take your money, they will take your money. So our goal is to do our best and follow our strategies. As you can see now, they're actually bringing the hammer down. But we are hopeful that we made the right choice. Okay, let's see what they're going to do here. Okay. There we go. So you can see, guys, we won that, and we are at 215.40. So we just recouped our losses, but you can see it's an upward trend. So I'm going to again go up with this one. Okay. So we're going to take one trade. We recouped our losses. Now let's see for the profits if we're going to go anywhere with this. That's not a good pair for me, so we're going to look for another pair. This one is literally going down. You can see it's a strong downward, and the momentum is downwards. You can see it's a downward. Okay, it's trying to come up because you can see the William is way at the bottom here. It's overextended here. So that might be dangerous to jump in right now. So let's go back to this one. Okay, that's not good. Let's look for more pairs. There's always a lot of pairs. So we're going to look at for more assets to trade. So this is a student learning how to trade binary options using a simple strategy called the key strategy. The key strategy here, let's see here. So this is in the money at the moment, and you see it got us a win. So we just need one more trade and we will be in the money. Okay, so I'm looking for a pair that I can take that one trade now. Okay, this one is going up and down, up and down. Not very good. Okay, let's do this last trade. Okay, so that's facing up. Okay, this is going up. It was an upward trend, guys, and then it started going down. So again here, let's wait and see. This line here you're seeing here is called the moving average, and it's the 8 EMA. So basically, this is very important. If this candle crosses above the green and closes above the line, then we know it's change of direction and it's going up. So let's see if it closes. If the next candle closes above this, then we're gonna jump for a sell. A call option. And let's see in the second candle. So we have to wait here for at least 30 seconds. But I don't see it closing above because you can see it's already red. So it is going down now. If it closes above, then we know it is going to be a strong upward. If it closes below, that means it's going down. Okay, so that did close above. So now we're going to jump in for one single trade going up. And let's see if that is the right direction. If it changes, we can hedge to try and save our trade. But I believe that it's going to push up. I think the buyers are coming in. The buyers are the ones who make the green candles pushing up. The buying force is more than the selling force. You get a green candle. I don't think it's going to work because this looks like, okay, yeah, they've come in numbers now. Okay, so it looks like we're strongly in the money, but that's not to say that we can bank this yet. And if we win this, we hit our goal for the day. And the guys, I will have proved to you that this is not hard. Okay, you can learn this under the skills, learning skills. And when we talk about learning a new skill, there you go, and boom, 219.38. Okay, so we are above our target. Our target for the day was 218.36, and you can see we are now at 219. So that's how we compound our account, to grow our compound. So here you're learning a new skill. Okay, so you can, how? We're answering the how. How do you learn to manage and grow your wealth? Through investing. Now, if you don't have a lot of money, you have to use time. And this is by learning a new skill. Some people already have a lot of money. They can invest in stocks, in companies, startups, existing companies, venture capitalists, real estate, 401ks. But if you don't have the money, you can learn a skill and start making money. Just like I showed you one of my students, all she has is $100, and this was a lifetime saving. She's from a different part of the world where they live under $1 per day. Okay, so $100 means really, really lots of saving. Okay, it's not, for some of you, $100 is what you spend for lunch. Okay, but for somebody in some of these parts of the world, $100 is a lifetime saving, and she is ready to risk that because she's learning this skill. In 2 days, she's already at 219. So whatever she has saved for the lifetime, she was able to make that in 2 days by learning a skill like this one here. And you guys, you are invited to learn this trading. You can use a platform like POCKETOPTION. There are many other platforms out there, and we put the links in the description. But go ahead, get the demo account, go and watch our key strategy playlist and trade along, and you can start making some money. And if you need more coaching and hand-holding, join our binary options trading masterclass. And if you are into forex trading, you can join our forex trading masterclass. If you're into crypto trading, again, just like I was showing you here on TradingView, you can join our crypto trading masterclass and start learning how to make money in the crypto world. Whether the crypto is going up or the Bitcoin is going down, you can still be making money. You're taking a long trade or taking a short trade, all that you can make money as long as you learn the techniques. And you don't need no stop losses. You don't need to complicate it. We can trade without a stop loss. We can trade without these indicators. We can only use maybe 1 or 2 of these, and boom, we can trade and trade all day long. Okay? Guys, I'm going to end the training here, and I'll just invite you to make sure you get your hands onto our digital currency mastery. I'm going to put the link right on top below this video in the description. It's going to say digital currency mastery, the fundamentals of your personal finance, and you need to go through those. Okay, once you complete those, we invite you to go through our skills learning, where you're going to learn. You can join our binary options trading masterclass, or our crypto trading masterclass, our forex trading masterclass, our stocks trading masterclass, our digital marketing masterclass, whichever one you like to start with, because we're going to teach you the 6 skills that we talk about in the Smart Wolf Club. So guys, let's not be lazy. Let's change our lives. Come and join us, okay? Because I told you guys, alone, I can walk very fast. But together, we can walk very, very far. And we want to walk very far as possible. So come and join us. The more, the merrier. Come and join us. And before you go, make sure you subscribe to this channel and hit the bell notification. So whenever we upload the next training tomorrow, you guys are notified. You're the first one to watch it, and you're going to learn these skills bit by bit. Guys, thank you so much. Let me end this with a prayer. In the belief of the power Almighty, I pray those who are going to apply this training, they shall be successful. Amen. Thank you, guys. Have a good night, good morning, good afternoon for some of you, good evening for some of you, and I will see you in our next training tomorrow, guys. Thank you. I don't really